But what I want to show you here is that there is a growing MAGA versus MAGA violence of sorts.
Okay? You're a piece of shit. You're a liar, okay?
Far-right Trump influencer ally and failed Florida congressional candidate Laura Loomer is the star of today's breaking story of MAGA civil war infighting, with her sparking multiple explosive battles with everyone from Milo to Elon Musk in over just the last couple days. She exploded on Milo over the weekend in an expletive-filled rant that was caught on video that we will watch towards the end, so stick around for that. And then today, she escalated her growing public battle with tech billionaire and man who's actually running the government over Trump, Elon Musk. And we need to talk about all of this and break it all down. So, smash that like button if you enjoy seeing MAGA cannibalize their own, subscribe to stay informed, and place your bets in those comments for who will win this bout of inbred infighting. Now, before we get into the spit-swapping makeout matches between Loomer and the rest of the MAGA world here, let's just do a brief refresher on who Laura Loomer is.
You may have only heard of Laura Loomer very recently, after her barrage of racist tweets about Kamala Harris or her totally normal relationship with Donald Trump. But who exactly is she? Laura Elizabeth Loomer was born in 1993 in Tucson, Arizona. She would go on to attend Mount Holyoke College in Massachusetts before transferring to Barry University in Miami after saying she was ostracized for bringing her true conservative self. Now, in Miami, happily being herself, Loomer attempted to start a pro-ISIS fan club on Barry's campus. In the process, she got herself suspended. After college, Loomer made a name for herself tweeting out some of the wildest, most vitriolic, Islamophobic you have ever heard. Things like, someone needs to create a non-Islamic form of Uber and Lyft. Loomer would then go on to get banned from Uber, Lyft, Chase, Instagram, Venmo, Facebook, PayPal, Twitter, and more for her Islamophobic tweets. She ran for House in 2020 and got absolutely dumpstered in the general election, and then she ran for House again in 2022 and lost in the primary. In 2023, she almost got her big break, but Trump told aides to offer her a job on the campaign. But they feared the move would hurt Trump with average voters who maybe didn't try to start a pro-ISIS fan club in college to own the libs. Since then, Loomer has been moving closer to Trump, both figuratively and literally. The climax of which we all saw with her flying to the debate with Trump, reportedly pushing him to platform dangerous lies about Haitian immigrants. And that's the thing about Laura Loomer. Her views are not new, but where the party of John McCain or Mitt Romney would have looked at Loomer as a kook they quickly tried to distance themselves from, Trump and Vance haven't just platformed her. They're actively running on her ideas.
Right, and even though Laura really rose to the spotlight months ago with her debate advice and the affair rumors with Trump, which you can actually check out here or in the description when we're done with this story, she's trying desperately to hold on to or regain any influence she has over Trump now that his new boyfriend Elon Musk showed Trump just how much he actually enjoys taking it doggy style. Loomer has demanded President-elect Trump purge his incoming administration of big tech influence, particularly taking issue with tech CEOs' support for high-skilled visa programs and the influx of Indian immigrants to work at their companies. Loomer, this time using her fingers, blasted Elon on Twitter saying, "Is Doge a way to cut spending or redirect the spending toward the pet projects of tech bro billionaires? It's looking like the latter, TBH. Hey, let's convince these peasants that we are saving them money as we enrich ourselves. Then, when they find out and speak out, we will have the Indian mods ban them." Isn't it crazy when MAGA gets so hateful towards their own people that they have to become woke to find something to argue about? But of course, the irony doesn't stop there, because ironically, it was under Musk's takeover of Twitter that Loomer was ultimately given her account back after she had been banned for years over hate speech. Loomer's distrust for Musk, which she has made clear for weeks, appears to come from the fact that the tech industry supports visas for high-skilled white-collar workers, with particular racial resentment in the MAGA sphere flaring up recently over Indian tech workers. Loomer made this abundantly clear when she posted a screenshot of an article about Apple settling a lawsuit accusing them of disfavoring domestic workers, and quote tweeting it saying, "This is why the tech billionaires are lining up outside the gates of Mar-a-Lago with their checkbooks. They want to buy influence so they can sabotage Trump's immigration policies. We have to put our foot down and let them know MAGA is anti-big tech." But here is where it gets ridiculously nuts and completely unhinged. And then we'll cap this off with the footage of her unloading on Milo Yiannopoulos for the cherry on top moment, so you can see how absolutely bonkers this woman is in real life. Because Musk actually responded to a repost of Loomer's post about Doge being a way to redirect funds to tech billionaires by saying, Laura Loomer is trolling for attention, ignore. And y'all, she did not take kindly to that and absolutely exploded on him, saying, telling the truth isn't trolling. Read the room, at Elon Musk. You bought your way into MAGA 5 minutes ago after Trump almost had his head blown off in Butler. Remember when you voted for Biden and propped up Ron DeSantis and you said Trump was too old? We all know you only donated your money so you could influence immigration policy and protect your buddy Xi Jinping. You pretend like you have made such a sacrifice and investment donating to Trump and buying X, but you have only increased your own wealth and the wealth of your companies by practically invading Mar-a-Lago while trying to become Trump's side piece. It's like so dumb and misguided and like left-leaning woke at the same time, it makes my brain hurt. She concludes by saying, he didn't win because of tech billionaires like you who want to buy influence to jeopardize our national security by selling out to China and replacing American workers with foreigners who have disdain for white Americans. P.S. You aren't president, Trump is, as he already has a beautiful wife. I'm not sure what role you're trying to fill, but we voted for Trump, not you. And that is rich coming from someone who was rumored to be having an affair with Trump just 3 months ago. And like I said, if that doesn't show you how absolutely batshit this woman is, then please enjoy this video of her unloading on far-right commenter Milo Yiannopoulos.
There is a growing MAGA versus MAGA violence of sorts. This is video from the after party at AmFest, which is the Turning Point USA event in Phoenix, Arizona. Two horrible people, Laura Loomer and Milo Yiannopoulos, got into an argument that reportedly went nearly 10 minutes and had to be broken up. Remember, this is all MAGA. Take a look at this.
Drug addict and you're not beating me. You're paid by Marjorie Taylor Greene to get rid of so dirty. You're not winning, Milo.
You guys have so much IQ. You guys can join forces and take over the world.
You look like shit, Milo.
You're destroying
you have
each other.
fallen from grace, okay? And you're gonna, you know me, Milo. Don't talk shit about me online and then run and hide in the corner.
Everything I've said about you, I'm happy to say your face, but I'm not interested in what you listen.
I don't know how intelligible this is, but Laura Loomer, who's such a horrible person, she accused Milo of being paid by Marjorie Taylor Greene. I guess at one point Milo was interning for Marjorie Taylor Greene. And then she says for Milo to stop saying things about her behind her back. But Milo says, oh, I'm willing to say any of it in public.
What is that? What do I live for, Milo? What do I, low-rent spectacle? What is that? Your cheap curls, your cheap suit? You're wearing sunglasses outside like a douchebag. Everything you do is fucking professional, Milo. Okay, you don't have any dignity, okay? You're a piece of shit. You're a liar, okay?
Okay, so and Milo tells Laura she needs medication, which is probably true. But anyway, it's not his place to say because his expertise is not pharmacology. Okay, so this apparently got very ugly, and eventually someone else came over as it continued or potentially had moved to a different location and kind of it went on, and someone else said, you're going to have to leave if this doesn't stop.
I don't feel any compassion for you.
He does not want any problems. James, send me Listen.
If you could deal with the guests that's going to be problems, with them,
No. Listen.
Since you're making our host feel uncomfortable, maybe you could leave.
He's gonna make me leave,
Listen.
right?
Listen. It's either we all get along and we have a good night, or nobody can be here.
She approached me. I've been trying to leave the conversation from the
I understand, but that's the rule.
All right, anyway, I think you get the point. What's the takeaway here? The takeaway is that these people in general are fundamentally unfit to govern or run anything.
And look, it is fantastic to see these people tearing themselves apart like this, because I am hopeful that we and Democrats can take advantage of their infighting and at the very least slow down their far-right MAGA agenda. But I'm also curious, what do you guys think of this? I, for one, enjoyed the drama of it. I love seeing them clash like this. But I also feel like Democrats and even the mainstream media need to take advantage of it. A, by showing it off and talking about it like we're doing here, but in more practical ways as well. So I'm curious if you guys have any thoughts as to what we could do to take advantage of MAGA infighting like this. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. For Really American, I'm Kenny Hesse. I'll see you guys in the next one.